Okay, Allie, show me your ring.
Oh, here.
Now, tell me what you do for a living.
Oh, I love my husband.
And how did you get that awesome job?
Well, I became a better human being, and I became feminine and also shocking, submissive. So that was the secret.
So what are your tips to women that want to be a housewife?
To embrace it. It's an actual job. You just can't get it in the public or private sector. Like, you need a man to hire you for it, but that's okay. Because if you think about it, you submit to your boss who makes you clean stupid shelves at your retail job, right? Like, wouldn't it be better if you were cleaning your own shelves at home? You know what I mean? And your boss wants to sleep with you in a good way. In a good way.
And where do you meet these men?
Well, I think women should work for the men that they want to pursue. I know that sounds crazy, but it's really easy. So if you think about it, like, you want a lawyer, right? So then you should be a paralegal, or if you want a dentist, then you should be a dental hygienist. But these are considered, I guess, high value status professions. But I think that's a really good model that not enough women utilize, because women will bully the woman who is the secretary that marries the doctor, okay? But who has the last laugh? Like, her in her McMansion with her husband who's high and the babies. Like, that's who has the last laugh. So.
Ma'am, I hear background in there. Are you watching YouTube?
Yeah.
Please turn off.
But it's off.
Ma'am, please turn off the YouTube channel.
It is. It's off.
Okay, because I can hear background. Okay, so why'd you break it off?
The same reason, like the previous caller. I felt like he wasn't good enough.
Okay. He wasn't good enough. From a what? Income standpoint?
And lifestyle. I'm very spontaneous. He didn't like to travel. He didn't like to go out. Yeah, income as well. That wasn't really that much of a factor, but yeah.
And what would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? And you can't use 7.
And I can't use a what?
7.
Oh, a 6.5.
There's no 6.5. You're a 6.
Okay.
I mean, and how tall are you?
I'm willing to cam up. I don't look the best right now.
Go ahead.
Because
I'll tell you. All right. What I'm hearing from you. How do I want to say this? How much do you want to have a business, but you're not on the path to owning a business?
Right. My mind is not there right now.
Okay. Have you been trained to be a wife?
No, I have not.
Right. So then what's the disconnect here?
As far as?
Well, you say that, you would like to own if you got married, you would want to work, you would want to own your own business. But is marriage even a possibility for you?
Is it a possibility?
Is it realistic for you? You had a 4-year relationship with a guy that you ended because you said that he really wasn't ambitious enough. Did he go to college?
He had an associate's degree, yes.
And what is he doing?
Right now, he's a truck driver.
Okay. Truck drivers make pretty daggum good money. So he's making more than you?
Right now, probably, yeah. When we were in a relationship, he wasn't a truck driver.
Right.
He was a security.
And how much are you? And you're a CNA or you're a registered nurse?
No.
What are you? Huh?
Registered nurse.
Registered nurse. So, registered nurses, you don't have to disclose the exact amount. But are you making more than 50, less than 100?
In between that.
All right. And what do you think most truck drivers are? He's an over-the-road truck driver?
No, right now he's local. They're making about $80K.
Right.
If they're local.
Right. So he's making how much more than you?
Probably like 10K.
10K. So,
with no overtime.
Right. So you got rid of a guy. See, this is how happens often to young black women. You get rid of men early on. And he was how old? You were 21. How old was he when you started dating?
He's 2 years older than me, so he was 23.
So he was young too. So you make room for them. All right. So he had to. Men don't start earning enough to have stay-at-home wives until their mid-30s.
I understand that now. At that time, I did not.
But I would say this, that do you think that the average woman should be able to stay home?
No.
Okay.
But my question to you, the reason why I called in is, since being beautiful is not the only thing that's going to keep your husband, because like the initial statement I made before, there are men that have beautiful women that get tired of them. So what kind of things should us as women be doing?
Please do me your phone's moving around. What should you be doing other than being beautiful to keep your men?
Right. That was my question.
All right. Well, first of all, I would tell you that I don't know if you know how you sound. You sound very aggressive.
No, I do know that.
Okay, what are you doing about it?
I'm working on it.
Exactly. What are you doing about it, though?
I catch myself in the moment. I try to check it. I apologize when needed.
So you do damage, then you do repair.
I try to check it before it happens.
Okay.
I didn't think I was aggressive right now, but
no, ma'am. I'm doing my level best to not say what I really would normally say, because you came on the phone and you sounded like, "Hey, how you doing?" Da, da, da. I'm like, well, goddamn, can you give me some femininity? I mean, it's just like, brah. And that's just the way you talk.
Right.
The first thing you came out of your mouth, it was the word fuck. Where's that lady like?
You're right. I was just repeating what someone said. I shouldn't have said that.
You were being yourself, though.
No, I don't curse.
All right, so right here you have a woman that is a stay-at-home wife. Now, her concept, I can understand. She want to be submissive. She's loving. But the only issue that I have with that, you're not working for your husband. That's the only context that I disagree with. You're not working for your husband. Y'all are a unit. Y'all are a team. You know, it's kind of like when men say, I gotta babysit my kids. You can't babysit your own children. I totally disagree with that. But I just want to know, what do y'all think about this young lady's how she feels about being a stay-at-home wife, the whole story behind it, the whole context and what she presented. How do y'all feel about doing the requirements, right? So she's giving y'all the standards and the steps to how to attract a high value man and be a stay-at-home wife. Now, some women don't like staying at home because they feel like that, you're going to be too bored. Me personally, if I had a stay-at-home wife, I would want her at least executing for our business. We should have some type of operation going on, some type of family business, and she's executing, doing administration work for the actual family structure to help the business. So that's my opinion. Now, as far as the other young lady had an opportunity to have a husband. She was 21 years old. He was 23. She said he did not make enough money. Men deal with this all the time. Women saying that men don't make enough money, and then when a man levels up and he starts making a certain amount of money, he gets a certain amount of prestige in life. Then you want to ride his coattail. No, you got to keep that same energy. And then she was too masculine. So this young lady right here, she doesn't fit the mold. The second young lady in the Kevin Samuels interview, she doesn't fit the mold to be able to have to be a stay-at-home mom. Be a stay-at-home wife, because she's too aggressive. She's too masculine. She doesn't exhibit femininity, and she actually exposes that. But think about this. You had an opportunity to be a wife, but you chose to be independent. So now you got to survive on your own. And then if you, listen, it was so much to that cause. She had a man in the house while she was talking to Kevin Samuels. I didn't put that part on her. But and the man that she had in the house was separated. And was still legally married, been married for 7 years. So I'm like, baby, you all over the place. You got so much going on. And these are the type of women, the second one that Kevin Samuels was interviewing, that you want a husband, but you don't know how to keep a husband because you won't even operate your femininity. The first young lady gives you the ground rules and tells you, hey, this is what men like. Now, some women might feel like the first young lady, she's going to get ran over. She's going to have to accept more, a lot from the man. But that's not necessarily true, because some men believe in monogamy. Some men don't want to deal with a bunch of women. Some men do honor their relationship, their companionship, and their wife. But tell me what y'all think about the first video and the second video. Please give your commentary. Let me see what y'all have to say in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next video.